12:31. Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Norman Jerome Lee, age 73, of Cullman, will be at 1 p.m. today at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Alton Bailey will officiate burial in Hopewell Cemetery. Hansville Funeral Home directing. Mr. Lee passed away Saturday at his residence. Funeral services for Audrey V. Lay, age 86, of Crane Hill, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Mount Hope Baptist Church, interment in the adjoining cemetery. The Reverends Charles Johnson and Delbert Freeman officiating. The body will lie in state from 1 to 2 p.m. at the church. Cullman Funeral Home is directing. Ms. Lay passed away yesterday at Cullman Long-Term Care and Rehab. Visitation will be tonight from 5:30 until 8 p.m. at the church. Graveside services for Ruth Clark Shull, age 93, formerly of Holly Pond, will be at 2 p.m. today at Holly Pond Cemetery. Hobart Thomas will officiate. She passed away yesterday at Hansville Nursing Home. Holly Pond Funeral Home directing. Visitation will be 1 to 2 p.m. this afternoon. Artist Dwayne Shoemake, 82, of Cullman, passed away Saturday at Cullman Regional Medical Center. Funeral services will be held today at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel at 11 a.m. Interment in Duck River Cemetery. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Every day I see that little girl and the cotton candy in the background. I keep thinking, oh, it sure would be nice to have cotton candy for breakfast once in a while. I've never had cotton candy for breakfast. Welcome to Today on 2, brought to you by Premier Bank. And, of course, we are streaming the program live at channel2cullman.com. And we archive our programs at the same website so you can watch the program anytime you want to. Beautiful sunshiny morning. Beautiful sunrise this morning if you were looking out about 6 o'clock today.
It was gorgeous.
Really, really pretty this morning. Let's start with the weather forecast and see what's going on. Our weather's brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The weather almanac for the 19th of November in Cullman, Alabama. The high temperature 62, the average low is 41, the record high 81 in 1942, the record low 21 in 1951. The sunset this evening will be at 7 minutes after 5 and sunrise tomorrow morning at 3 minutes before 6. Here's the current conditions in Cullman, Alabama. The current temperature is 41, wind is out of the east, humidity 61%, no rain in the last 24 hours. The barometer is steady at 30.14. And here's the satellite picture. We can show you what's going on around the country. Our part of the country looks pretty good. We have one more satellite picture to show you, and here's our forecast for today. Sunny and breezy today, a high near 57. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 38. Sunny tomorrow, warming up to 60, 62 on Thursday. Friday, 62 with a chance of rain. Saturday, 58 with a 50% chance of rain. Sunshine the first of next week, but cooler temperatures. On Sunday, a high of 41. Monday, 56, and Tuesday, 49. As we get toward Thanksgiving next week.
Yeah, it might be a little chilly next week. Who knows?
Who knows?
Well,
as long as the snow stays away.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Because a lot of people travel for Thanksgiving and things like that, and we don't want the snow shutting down businesses and people and
well,
whatever.
You know, that depends on where you live. When we lived in the Midwest, which we did for a long time, snow helps Christmas shopping.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah.
it's a mindset thing. It just doesn't feel like Christmas unless it's snowing.
Right, okay.
And I can remember years where you didn't have any snow and the retailers would complain.
Oh.
We're not getting the usual Christmas shopping. Nobody's in the mood.
Well, you know, snow around here shuts everything
Well,
down.
yeah, it's a whole different situation. Yeah.
So we can't afford snow
There,
down
snow
here.
didn't shut down anything.
Right, but the cooler weather, now that's what we like. We like the cool, crisp weather, and that's what gets people out, like for the Christmas open house and just to
Right.
go shopping, and then they buy jackets and all this other kind of stuff. But when it's snowing and too cold, everybody stays in. You know, you got to have a quarter inch on the. We're not going out in that. Way too
The
dangerous.
retailers here will tell you if you don't sell winter wear early, you aren't going to.
That's
Then you got to
exactly
put it
right.
on sale right away.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so we like the cool, crisp days.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay, let's check our Facebook friend of the day for today.
Sarah Begley, I guess I'm hoping that I said that right, and she likes Chick-fil-A and Instagram. So good for her, and of course we're going to reward her with a gift certificate so she can go get that large barbecue sandwich at Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, located right there in the Berlin area.
George Spear is here with news and commentary coming up right after this.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fit.
That's why I shop at Doug Dog at Jewelry.
Putting on the Ritz.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Time for news and commentary on a Tuesday morning. A little windy out there, not too bad. Looking good, feeling good. Looking at the Cullman Times this morning, they're reporting that Blunsville's Tyson Foods industry, their plant's going to expand to full capacity, I guess, this coming year, adding 50 new jobs for the community over there. A full expansion as opposed to a partial. I'm not sure how they use that term and exactly what that means, but they are going to be going into a larger mode. Now, I saw a story this morning that I thought was rather interesting because it affects the poultry industry. There are some folks some legislators in California who have legislation that would require that people who raise chickens, poultry farmers, would have to have so many square feet per bird. And the people in Iowa, not very happy about it, because they say we have to keep them together, close. Now, why would one state tell another that you can't grow your chicken unless he's got so many feet to move his wings around or whatever? Isn't that amazing?
And we're back with Miss Rachel.
That's why I think maybe Congress needs to come home for a couple of years. You know what I mean? Let things settle down. I mean, after all, they go passing nonsense like the Obamacare bill. No one read it. Duh. Give them time to read it before they start passing it, right? At any rate, having said that, I'll say this: Friday night, McCalla, Alabama, McAdory.
Way to start your.
It was a great game until someone saw the big sign the cheerleaders put up. Whoops, playing Pinson High School Indians. Now here's what will get you into trouble when you don't know the history of your country or your state. They had read a little bit, not a whole lot, about the Trail of Tears, which is, of course, happened about 1837 in Alabama, when they removed the Creeks and the Cherokee and the other Indians, sent them out west to reservations, right? It was called the Trail of Tears because you could tell, according to reports, where the trail and the Indians were, because there were always buzzards, a trail of buzzards. They were dying, along the way. So what do these people in McAdory do? At their high school, they have a sign that said, "Hey, Indians, get ready to leave in a trail of tears." Well, that sort of thing will really get a lot of attention really fast in today's age, when you've got social media that you can't do anything until it's already everywhere, And so people are raising Cain about that, and understandably so. Maybe, a principal said, well, it's because they got started reading about the Trail of Tears, but they didn't know everything. Well, maybe they need to know more about something before they start. And nobody proofread the copy, right? No one checked the sign before it went up. Oh, boy. But at least we're not on the front row in Cullman here with antics at a ball game. Okay, Alabama Department of Transportation officials are having to fill in a big hole on Interstate 20 and 59 downtown near the bridge here at Malfunction Junction. And why is that? Because the cement started falling through. And I didn't know this. Earlier this year, in July, in fact, a hole all of a sudden opened up in the freeway, Interstate 20, early July, caused damage to more than a dozen vehicles. Now, the Department of Transportation guy says, for Alabama, says, well, this is why we need more money for bridges. Now, here's an idea. Instead of building those stupid sidewalks to nowhere and providing widespread internet for people who can't even afford a computer, why don't we start filling in holes? I mean, it's tax money. When I go and buy something at the store over here, I don't say, okay, take my tax money and put this much into this fund. No, somebody controls where that goes, don't they? Well, why don't we start doing sensible things? I mean, after all, China owns the store now. Here I go again. Nonetheless, in Centerville, Iowa, do you know where that is, Dennis? Centerville. Sunday afternoon, shopper, 50-year-old Christopher Struber, in there shopping, and he's putting things in his cart. He takes a bottle of something, don't know what it was, and it brushes up against his pocket, and the .45 caliber pistol round goes off into the floor. Are you happy to see me, or is that you're getting excited over the salsa or whatever, I don't understand that, but apparently it happened. Well, he just went about his way, paid for his goods, and left. He was arrested shortly afterwards, and they don't have the right to carry a law like we do in Alabama, but it would seem as though that if any time you've got a pistol in your pocket and all it takes is a bottle to knock it off, you're way too close to the edge, and that's apparently what happened to this feller. Fox News reporting this Thanksgiving, butterball turkeys, those that are large, fresh, never frozen, aren't going to be as plentiful. They're saying that they're having a hard time getting weight on their birds. Isn't that something? I wonder why that is. They can't supply as many as they have in the past. You may find that fresh turkeys, big, large, small, are going to be hard to find before Thanksgiving. They say, though, don't worry about Christmas. We'll have them fattened up by then. I'm not sure why that is. In Vietnam, one of the things we would do, one of the things I did one year as a squad leader, we were out living with the Vietnamese, and part of what they call the pacification program. The idea was that if you take your corpsmen out, your doctors, and you stay in a village and you are friendly with the people and you protect it from the Viet Cong, that you'd win their hearts and minds, is what the thought was. The problem was that the Viet Cong and North Vietnamese had taken all their young men, and they said, if you don't work with us, that we're going to shoot your son. So where do you think the hearts and mind were of the village people, right? Anyway, having said that, one year we were out, and I said, I think we're going to have a turkey shoot. Now, so as a result, and of course the Marines always provide on holidays, major holidays. It didn't matter where you were. They would bring a hot meal to you.
And on Thanksgiving, that was going to happen. I said, well, that's the cause for celebration. We're going to get a hot meal. So we took a C-ration box, put it out, I don't know, about 150 feet out in front of our position outside this village. And I said, okay, let's see who can get closest to the box. I had a grenade launcher, we had a M60 machine gun, and we had a couple of other things that we used. And of course, the grenade launcher won. It got closest. Anyway, those are the antics of a 21-year-old. Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
This is corporate headquarters. As you can see, I have a unique business. How do I compete with the big boys? Got this fancy business address, a marketing department, distribution center, and a great team, even a cafeteria.
That's mine.
From packing and shipping to printing and mailbox services, come into the UPS store for everything a small business needs.
I love logistics.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Welcome back to Today on 2. Before we show you our prizes for today, I want to tell you about our bonus prizes. Community concert is tonight, and this is at Wallace State College in the Betty Lee Thanes Auditorium, or Center, they call it. And the entertainment is Yang and Olivia Liu, and they are virtuosos on the violin and the piano, and also entertaining storytellers.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, that's the concert for tonight. We have tickets to whoever wins today can go to the concert. Also, we have the homemade dessert from the Busy Bee Cafe and the assorted apples from Steel Orchard. Those are the prizes we have for today. Let's look at our merchant ads and see what we're going to have to talk about. Hansville Guns and Ammo. Paul targets high prices. The cash price on guns now 15% above wholesale at Hansville Guns and Ammo.
And the UPS store has all your Christmas shipping needs available. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, Saturday 8 until 2. Closed on Sundays, located right there in the South Coleman Shopping Center. That's the UPS store.
Auto Tech Repair and Service, located on County Road 1354 in Pinemont. They can do major engine repair, transmission and brake repair on all vehicles.
Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years now for auto body repair and for towing. And you can continue to count on them today. That's Mullins Body Shop.
AmeriGas is now Coast Gas. It's a different name, but the same people, offering 24/7 answering service, very competitive pricing, full service inside and out, located on Eva Road near Highway 157.
Brown & Company Beverages. They're located on Highway 157 right next to the Ford dealership. They have a taste of fall, seasonal beers in stock, specialty wine and beer store. Brown & Company.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air, and they rent these large inflatable water slides and obstacle courses, bounce contraptions. Call Holly Mullins to book yours.
And Deb's Bookstore. It's your hometown bookstore just down the road. Makes for great Christmas presents. Used books are half price off every day. New books are 20% off every day.
Night Free Insurance, providing insurance coverage for over 3 generations. Talk to Elliot or Westcott Free at Night Free Insurance.
And Grand Point Pharmacy. You want to think outside the box for the season? Well, go by there and check out the wonderful gifts that they have. They have the Ginger Snap jewelry, a distinctive coffee, different flavors, and case knives that are engraved.
The Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center has the full fitness center, weights, cardio, and professional training, indoor walking track, the indoor leisure pool. They have all sorts of fitness opportunities.
Baldwin Counseling Center. If you're having problems and you need to talk, you want some privacy, Dr. Howard Rogers is the man you need to see. Set up an appointment today. He can help you with all those issues.
There we go with some of our merchant ads for today. Tell us which advertiser is located on County Road 1354 in Vinemont. That sounds confusing, doesn't it?
Well,
but really, we don't talk about a county road as an address for a business very often. Right?
No, we don't.
County Road 1354 in Vinemont is the address for which one of our advertisers. Our prizes for today, tickets to community concert for tonight. And we have the prize from Busy Bee Cafe and the assorted bag of apples from Steel Orchard. 256-734-7399. Go ahead and call right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Good morning. I'm Jordan Carter with Premier Bank. Today I want to tell you about how internet banking can be beneficial to a small business. Internet banking can help a small business reconcile bank statements, make transfers, along with various other functions. I hope that this will make running your business a little easier. Thank you.
Once again, the question for today, which one of our advertisers is located on County Road 1354 in Vinemont? And our prizes for today, the tickets to community concert, the bag of apples from Steel Orchard, and a prize from the Busy Bee Cafe. We don't have any callers. Let's look at the rest of our merchant ads. Starting with Highway 278 Pickers, an antique mall and market, a Pickers Paradise. Santa's Workshop is now open. They have just a little bit of everything on Highway 278 just past Cotton State Barns.
And that's who's next. Of course, they have the carports, the play sets, utility trailers, storage buildings, no credit check, you're approved, located right there on 278 West, just past I-65.
Busy Bee Cafe, home of the original breaded burger, Coleman's one and only place for German meals. Yes, backed by popular demand, German meals on Friday and Saturday from 2 till 9 o'clock.
And Earl's Body Shop has been voted Best Towing Service. David, Diane, and the employees, thank you for this great honor. Large and small towing available, local or long distance on Highway 31 North right here in Coleman. That's Earl's Body Shop.
Be Fit is a fitness facility located in downtown Coleman, right next to Renard's Gallery on 1st Avenue Southeast. Your membership includes a certified personal trainer. Be Fit.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore is having their open house on November the 23rd. Store-wide sale, discounts up to 60% off, refreshments, door prices, free giveaways. Yates Chance Christian Bookstore.
Tires for Less, more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes. Located on Highway 31 North, near Earl's Body Shop.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear, Reader's Choice Award winner for men's clothing, now offering suits made to your measurements. Located right there on Compass Way next to Doug Doggett Jewelers. He has some men's regular sizes, but big into all sizes.
New LaFawn line of jewelry is in a Doug Doggett Jewelers called Flawless Beauty. I like that description. And it's available at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
And Dairy Queen is featuring the $5 lunch every day from 11 to 4. What a great deal. It includes dessert. And if you want to upgrade that Sunday to a small blizzard, it'll just cost you an extra $1, but you get a full meal.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Talk about a full meal. You can feed about a dozen people with the small pack for the tailgate package. You get the large one, you can feed the entire neighborhood.
That would be great for Iron Bowl coming up.
Oh, how true that is. Yeah. Okay, those are the merchant ads we have for today, and we do have a couple of birthdays to talk about on the 19th of November.
Yes, we do. Liz Page has a birthday along with Sherry Compton, and I wanted to say happy birthday to my grandson, Mr. Logan.
Good-looking young man.
This is his picture that he took at his daycare.
Wow.
So he is 3 years old today, and I'm so proud of him. And of course, when you ask him how old he is, he holds up several fingers trying to figure out 3.
Yeah. He'll get the hang of it by next year.
Oh, he will, he will. And of course, the people here in Coleman will be put into the drawing on Friday where they win that free cake from Dairy Queen. So,
okay, we'll have more of Today on 2 right after this.
In the nation, we worry about fire-breathing monsters, and we worry about spinach. At Nationwide Insurance, we take care of the big things like protecting you, so you only have to worry about the little stuff. We put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that doesn't sweat it.
Nationwide is on your side.
Now, what is the worst?
Last minute Christmas shopping.
Right. This year, we start right after Halloween. We still have months. We are in good shape.
Lots of time.
Lots of time.
Is that a Christmas tree?
I think so.
In a rush? Come to the UPS store and we'll pack and ship all your gifts.
I love logistics!
That's why I shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
And it's time for our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. The Alzheimer's Support Group will have their meeting tonight at Westminster Assisted Living at 1020 Olive Street Southwest. All caregivers are encouraged to attend. Pilot Club will be in charge of this meeting, and the guest speaker will be Captain Rick Blackwood, who is going to be talking about Project Lifesaver.
Contadini della Donna.
Thank you very much. I was really trying to think of how to say that. It's performing tonight at 7 o'clock at Grace Episcopal Church. Come enjoy a lovely evening of beautiful music. And the Holly Pond Homemakers Club is having a bake sale this Saturday at 8 a.m. at the Holly Pond Town Hall. Have baked goods there at 7:30 in the morning if you want to drop them off. Benefits the upkeep of the Holly Pond Cemetery. And if you have a community billboard you want to send us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, phone 256-734-7399, fax 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
Weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It'll be sunny and breezy today, a high of 57. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 38. Sunny tomorrow with a high around 60. Many activities tonight
yes,
on the calendar.
We
just talked about a couple of things, community concerts tonight too, but you want to talk about the Alzheimer's support meeting.
I did, because actually these people have been meeting at Coleman Regional Medical Center, and Tony Gettings has been in charge of that, and we are partnering, Westminster is partnering with CRMC, and so everybody that would normally have gone to Coleman Regional for this is a monthly meeting, and they normally meet at this time, the second Tuesday, or what, I guess this is the third Tuesday. Anyway, they normally meet at Coleman Regional. Well, we're going to start hosting them at Westminster, and Pilot Club once a year likes to come in and help with it, and so they are actually going to be hosting it, sponsoring the refreshments and the goodies, and sponsoring the guest speaker. And Captain Blackwood will be talking about the Project Lifesaver, and that is very essential for individuals that are still at home and that maybe have a tendency to wander or something like that, and it's just like a little bracelet that they wear. It doesn't cost the family any money except for they have to replace the battery every month, and I think that's like $10 or $12. But it is something that the Pilot Club helps to sponsor. The Sheriff's Department and the Police Department, I think, are all really good about helping to sponsor that. And so anyway, anybody that's a caregiver that, or possibly, starting to show signs of Alzheimer's and want to just come and listen, It's just a support group. It's just a great way for people to be able to share and talk about what's happening with their family member, and everybody gets kind of good ideas this way. And it's also just a break from being a caregiver. You get to actually just go and, you know, enjoy other people and be around other people and see what they're having to say.
Most support groups, you also come up with a lot of good ideas on how to handle different situations.
Exactly.
And I think especially if you're a beginning caregiver,
yes,
and you can meet with other people
yes,
who've already experienced what you're talking about.
Definitely.
Be very good.
Yeah.
Quite a few people come to the meetings?
I don't know. I don't think a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
It is free. It doesn't cost anything. There will be some light refreshments, you know, and usually it's from 5:30 to 6:30, but if the crowd's, you know, they're kind of going strong, it may last till 7, but you kind of come and go if you want to. But, and I know sometimes it's hard for caregivers to get away because they're responsible. But if you could just work it out to where somebody, you know, has an opportunity to take care of your loved one while you're there, it's a break. It's a good thing. It's
and you don't need to notify anybody ahead of time.
No,
just show up.
Just show up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, just a quick mention also, the Contadini Della Donna concert is tonight at the Grace Episcopal Church. And community concert tonight is at the Wallace State Auditorium, so a lot of entertainment options tonight.
That's right.
Also.
That's right.
A lot of good stuff.
And you can buy tickets at community concert. If you didn't buy the season ticket, you can now each evening buy your own ticket. So, or each concert. So don't let that stop you if you don't have a ticket.
I'll tell you what, since we didn't give away our tickets today, if anybody would like tickets, now I've got a limited supply, I'll let them go first come, first serve.
Okay.
Just come by our office studio sometime this morning.
Yes, come this morning.
Say before 10 or 11 o'clock, and I'll get you fixed up as long as we have some tickets available.
Very good.
Okay. Thank you for watching today on 2.
I hope you have a great day.